It's about time you woke up. It didn't take my daughter's last playmate this long to regain consciousness. Maybe I was too hasty in getting rid of them. I suppose I can be fair and give you a little chance to prove your worth. My daughter has been talking about you non-stop since you started dating. I understand. Love can be very annoying. It can be especially annoying for me since I didn't know much about you. My daughter has this adorable habit of going out to different places that someone like myself would never visit. I'm just very, very protective of her. You have to be when you work in my industry, if you understand. Do you? Maybe not. She's brought home some dollars. I know you're probably nervous about meeting your girlfriend's mother, and you should be. This is less of a meet and greet and more of a interrogation. If you do well, which none have so far, so I doubt you'll be doing well, you and her can continue dating until she eventually gets bored of you and moves on to someone else. If you do poorly, which so far everyone else has done very poorly, I'll need to have you removed. What does removed mean in this instance? Depending on how well you do, it could mean that I simply pay for you to move far away and never speak to her again. If you do very, very poorly, it might mean that you will never speak to anyone ever again. Don't be too nervous. Let's start with something simple. What is your name? I don't know anyone else by that name. I doubt I know any of your relatives. Do you have a job? My daughter's supposed to be working. I'm trying to teach her to take over my position once I retire. Instead, she's been terribly distracted by this relationship. All of her relationships distract her. If she can't work and maintain a relationship at the same time, then perhaps she just won't have to have a relationship. I really shouldn't be talking about me. We're supposed to be focusing on you. Let's see. What's my daughter's favorite color? What's her favorite flower? My daughter's birthday is coming up. What do you plan to get her as a gift? It doesn't matter how you answered any of those questions. Those are such basic, unimportant things. Let's shift focus onto some of the things that actually matter. Have you ever been in a fight? Do you have any phobias? Do you work well under intense pressure? How well do you think you could handle a life or death situation? You didn't handle being brought here very well. I understand that my employees can be a little rambunctious, but they didn't threaten your life, did they? Did they? Sometimes they like to do that. I like to make things a bit more exciting for everyone. Did you cry? I'll have to ask my employees later. How much of a presence do you have online? Shouldn't have one of those. We're a very private family. We don't have any social media. We don't take pictures of each other. We don't send pictures of each other. We don't share information like names, locations, important dates. So how did you meet my daughter? Another thing I'll have to ban her from. I understand that she's a free spirit and wants to do things on her own. This life isn't for everyone. It can be suffocating. But if you don't follow my rules, then you might end up suffocating. Have you had any other romantic relationships in the past? My daughter can be very difficult. She's had so many first dates, so few second dates. I don't know if she's ever had a third. She tends to get bored rather quickly. I just assumed she would get bored of you, but she won't stop talking about you. It's almost like she's obsessed with you. Now, I'm not worried about you stalking her. I'm more worried about her stalking you. If I get rid of you, I don't need her running around the entire planet trying to find you again. How much about yourself have you shared with her? How much has she shared with you? This is a very dangerous business that we're in. And completely legal, of course. You understand, right? This is a bit of a conundrum. I typically despise anyone my daughter brings home with her. You don't seem terrible. I mean, not good enough for a long-term relationship, but you could be fun for a fling. But still, I can't have her becoming too attached to anyone. She might blab something she's not supposed to, and then what am I supposed to do? Don't worry, I have a solution to our little conundrum. Since my daughter has become rather obsessed with you, I think it's best if you leave. Now, she may try to find you, so I think it's best if we make a few adjustments to your appearance. A lot of adjustments to your appearance. I have plenty of money, and I have plenty of friends. And I had plenty of plastic surgery. I know a fantastic doctor who can fix this. I mean the situation we're in, not that you need to fix your face. It's not a bad face. We just need to change it enough that my pesky daughter won't be able to recognize you. Now I'm going to sketch up a potential look for you. Since this is your appearance we're changing, do you have any suggestions, any wants? Go ahead, I'm buying, so if you have any requests, go ahead and make them now. Yes, if you want to make any changes, not only to your face, but to the body as well, go ahead. If you're willing to completely cooperate, then I will be willing to cooperate as well. You want changes to the chest area? You want changes to the midsection? You want something removed, something added? Go right ahead and ask. Very noticeable jawline. A lot of personality in that jaw. Change your ears. They're very normal. While we're on the topic of changing things, we will have to give you a new identity. Alright. What would you like your new name to be? surgery will take time, so you don't need to decide on a name immediately. You can think about it for a while. What about the shoulders? We can add or remove size from there. Definitely we have to make a slight change there if we make too many changes to the face to keep things. Want everything to be balanced perfectly. Oh yes, I am an artist at heart. I met the love of my life at an art museum. It was love at first sight. No, they didn't see me, so it wasn't love at first sight for them, but I can be very persuasive. Though my parents didn't approve of my first love, now it took some convincing, but eventually I understood the importance of secrecy and selecting just the right person to date in this business. Any other requests? Oh, I like that one. It's a good idea. Have you been thinking about that one for a while? Yes, that would look nice on you. Yes, that suits you very well. We can make changes to the hair as well. We can add or remove, change some colors. What color hair should we give you? Oh, we could do something really fun, like a bright, unnatural color. We could do different types of streaks and highlights here and here. Have you ever had frosted tips? You're probably too young to know what that is. They used to be the most popular hairstyle. Keep it balanced, of course. Well, that's looking quite nice. Now, I can give you the exact body, face, hair, name, and lifestyle you desperately want, but it will cost you. stay away from my daughter. Forever. And with this name change, you'll have to avoid friends and family. It might not be forever with them. I'm sure once my daughter's forgotten all about you, you can communicate with them again. But you can't talk to them while my daughter's still looking for you. Hopefully, she'll get bored quickly and move on to someone else, and I can handle that situation. You need to promise not to talk to her, not to send her pictures, not to send her videos, not to hint at what's happening here. I'll make sure that you are comfortable. I'll give you money. I'll keep you safe. But that also means I'll be keeping an eye on you. I'll know if you behave or not. Do you have any idea how much these changes will cost? I like when I'm able to make a deal. It makes things so much easier. And less of a headache. You will stay right here. I'll get everything prepared. I can't have my daughter finding you and trying to figure things out. As far as she's concerned, you simply ghosted her. Just like all her other dates. Now be good while I'm gone. I'll set up surgery right away and have you flown off to Spain, and they'll take care of it. Don't cause any trouble, or there'll be trouble for you. Be good, and good things will happen.